All right, Mother Truckers, look like we got some leaked inside investigation stuff with Milton. This driver definitely wants to stay anonymous as of now. He's training, and his trainer is literally logging in his hours, finishing driving his 11 when he stops, and then clocks in and then drives his. Once he told the company, they said they'll do an internal investigation, and they sent him home. He just felt really odd about the whole thing. But here's a video of this. I'm going to blur the driver's face because I'm not here to bust anyone out quite yet because, it's under investigation. So, it could be a little bit of a misunderstanding. But what are your thoughts about this? This driver's like, man, I pretty much lost my job because this trainer was driving on my hours trying to make some extra bucks. Let's get into today's video.
I thought he had like hour 40.
Yeah, I'm gonna drive in there today, and then you're gonna get your hour back. When you finish, you have hours to drive, and then you're gonna drive. You know what I'm saying?
You drove him out yesterday?
I drove you around. Yeah. You don't put it in there, don't worry about it.
So I'm supposed to do the logs.
Yeah, I was thinking about log. No, just leave the log like that, Yeah. You're gonna finish it then.
What's going on, Mutha Truckers? Welcome to Mutha Trucker News. Email us at muthatruckernews@gmail.com. I appreciate you guys for watching our podcast show on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you name it, right? So I really appreciate you guys for that. Today we have a question of the day. So I really need your help on this. The email says, my trainer ran out my DOT hours. I know times are really tough right now, so drivers are hustling and doing whatever they can to try to make more money. So I'm going to blur out everything because it looks like, I'm not trying to get anybody in trouble until the investigation is done with, right? So this truck driver says, good morning, Alex. I never knew that I'd be sending you a video submission, but here I am. Been watching your channel since I started driving trucks, both non-CDL and CDL trucks. Well, I appreciate you for that. I am relatively new driver based on 12 months experience as a local driver, but none as a OTR driver. This situation happened recently and I had to leave because of it. On top of having a family emergency, I just wanted to get your honest opinion on what I should do. I know this is wrong, but I don't know how to go about it. So for context, I left for Milton Truck Lines and we had 5 weeks training period, 2 weeks in class and 3 weeks with a trainer. From the start, a lot of things the recruiter told me on the phone wasn't true, and I basically got out to Tulsa, Oklahoma, and started to reconsider my decision on going out to this job. Let me scroll down a little bit. I pushed through the training and finally got onto the truck with the trainer. I got to him on Thursday. By the second week, I noticed some inconsistencies with the way he was doing logs, a total opposite of how they were teaching me in class. I eventually got off his truck because I felt unsafe, and deep down I knew what was going on was illegal, and if I would have got stopped by DOT officer, we would have been both in trouble, but I would have been the one even more trouble. What I recorded in this video is the second time I caught him driving under my time. The first night, I thought maybe it was a mistake, and maybe he thought he was writing it under his own time. But the more I sat there and thought about it, maybe he knew what he was doing. I talked to safety once. I got to the airport, and they pretty much bashed me and asked me why I didn't say nothing to him when it first happened. I couldn't give them the answer because I'm not in the business of getting people fired, especially from the industry, because I know how hard it is. And on top of that, the first time I thought it was a simple mistake. Everyone makes mistakes, but after the second time, I knew something was wrong. Once I told safety, do I need to send this video to a safety manager? They hurried up and tried to brush it under the rug. Let me go down, and told me that they would do an internal investigation. Normally, they do not pay for people to go home on their own accord, but they ended up paying for my flight back home, and I haven't heard anything else from them. Sorry for this long email. I just wanted some advice and bring some light to this so it doesn't happen to anyone else. Thanks again. So, man, it looks like this driver lost his job just because the trainer was working off of his hours. I asked him, if it's okay if I share the video. He says, yeah, it's cool with him. I asked him, what else does he think was going on? And this is just the driver's opinion. He said, yeah, that's fine. I'm not sure what's going through his mind. Someone told me while we was in training that trainers get mileage pay from what we drive plus an extra 200 for training. It might be more since he been there for a while and the trainees just got a flat rate of 700 until we got our own truck. So maybe he was thinking if he can get the full 11 every day, he'll get more money off of me. I'm not sure. All I know is I talked to a few other people and that was in my class, and they feel the same way, that something shady is going on at this company. So again, my opinions, everything. Hey, I'm not sure, but the big one is it looks like the trainer was driving on his hours to get maximum time, trying to make some extra bucks. Legally, you shouldn't be doing that. Mutha Truckers, comment down below. But yeah, all I gotta say is I'm glad you got off the truck. But yeah, some hustling going on here, and it's hard right now as a driver. So I'm gonna blur this driver's face, but that's the situation at hand.